Welcome back to the channel. Cole Smith loves to travel, let's go exploring places. This is the part 2 of the video I did earlier, but this is now to show you the route that you would normally take if you were travelling to Dubrovnik by air, whether with Jet2 or with TUI or EasyJet or Ryanair, because there's several airlines that go to Dubrovnik airport. So I'm going from Birmingham in about 4 weeks time. So generally you take off either towards the motorway or you take off towards Birmingham itself this way, and the plane will bank round that way and go over Coventry. Or you may just go directly south towards Warwick and then you head down towards London and then over the channel down through the back end of Belgium, Luxembourg, past Stuttgart usually, Munich, over the Alps at Austria, till you come to the Venetian Peninsula, which is here. And generally you can see the coast of Italy in Slovenia, which is here. This is Slovenia, this bit here rather is Slovenia, Trieste is Italy. And then you enter the Croatian border and you generally follow the coast down Croatia past Pula, Zadar, Split, right the way down until you get to Dubrovnik. And generally when you fly into Dubrovnik you fly over the Elaphiti Islands, which are there, Šipan, Lopud, Koločep. You fly over the old town. Generally you come down this side of Dubrovnik, down the side of Lapad here, because I normally stay here at Lapad, where it says Uvala Lapad Beach. That is basically the location of the hotel where I'm staying. You generally come past the old town, past the Fort St. Lawrence, which is there, and then you come past the old town, which is there. That's the old town there. And then you've got Loughran Island, which is there. You continue to fly down this bit until you come down to Savtat, which is there. And then you land on that runway there towards Montenegro. The airport has changed its name this last year. It is now called Ruda Bošković Airport, whereas before it was just called Dubrovnik Airport. A lot of the time you take off towards Montenegro when you leave. Occasionally you've taken off that way towards Dubrovnik. From the airport to Dubrovnik it's about a 25-minute drive-ish back to Dubrovnik. So recommendation is, if you've never been before and you go on a transfer coach, sit on the left hand side of the bus, because when you come round the bend up here you generally get a fantastic view of the old town, as I will demonstrate now by going on to Street View of the map. So when you come round the bend on this road here, the view that this is the road that you come in from the airport. That goes to the airport that way. You come in this way and then you generally get the view of Loughran Island, which is there. Fort Royal is on the top, where the boats go from the old town Dubrovnik. They go in there. That's where the boat will dock, and there's the monastery there, which is where the throne is, and the Fort Royal is there on top of the hill, right there. Zoom back out, and the view, if you sit on the left hand side of the coach, is the old town of Dubrovnik, which I will now show you, just past these rocks. That is the view that you get when you come in to the old town of Dubrovnik. So there's the city walls, there's the marina, just there, that's the Mincheta Tower, you've got the Fort St. Lawrence just there, then that's the Bay of Lapad where those mountains are there, the Dubrovnik City Hospital is just there, the Gruž port is just over there, and they are the Elaphiti Islands in the distance, and Mijelet in the distance as well. And then up on the hill just here, where the mast is, you've got the cable car station. There's the cable car going down the mountain, and you've got the War Museum up there as well. So it's absolutely fantastic. Sometimes a cruise ship will dock here, as it can't dock in the port, there or up there. But that's generally the view that you get. And there's another picture of it there when you come in from the airport. It is so fantastic, and I've been that many times, so when I go there'll be lots of videos of Dubrovnik when I go. And then you've got the Elaphiti Islands, which is a trip I'm going to be doing. And another trip I'm going to do is to Ston, which is just there. And then on to Korcula town, which is there. The old town Korcula. And that bell tower in the middle is where you can climb the steps and get a good view. It's about 70 miles from Dubrovnik up to Korcula, but it's a nice drive up the coast. Another trip that's worth doing is Mostar as well, and that's the bridge in the old town. And a place I haven't been to before is Medjugorje, which is just there. And then further down, another trip that I love doing is of course to Montenegro, which is here. And if you go on a cruise, you sail in this way down to Kotor, which is there. But I'll be going on a coach trip and stopping at Parasht, which is there. Absolute stunning place. But of course the highlight of the trip is of course Kotor itself, which is basically like a fjord. So it's just absolutely stunning. So that's basically one of the pictures of Kotor. And of course that's Parasht in Montenegro. Lady of the Rocks, which you can visit. So it's just absolutely phenomenal. And of course that is what it looks like, a fjord. So it's just amazing. And when you go up the fort, the view that you get from the top of the fort is like this. Absolutely stunning. So I've been loads of times, and behind those mountains there is Croatia and Bosnia. And then the other side is Albania, down to Macedonia. That just gives you a rough oversight as to the route that I'm going to be going on when I go out to Croatia in a month's time. Cavtat and Malini, there's Cavtat there, Savtat. You can get the bus number 10 from the old town down to Savtat. You can also get the boat, and Malini is another nice little place to visit. So I'll be doing lots of exploring and lots of videos, so please keep an eye on the channel. And I hope you've liked this video so far, just to give you an idea of where I'm going to be going. And by all means look things up on Google as well, and I will put some links on my video channel of some of the websites I use to book trips, such as the Korcula, and also the cable car and the city walls. And a good advice is to get the Dubrovnik pass as well. So I'm going to get the 7-day one, which also gives you a bus card. And you get one free entry to the city walls and fort, and also the museums as well, and you get discounts for trips to Lochram Island, discounts in shops and discounts in restaurants. So definitely worth buying, definitely worth having with you. You can have it on your phone as a QR code, and then they just scan it and that's it. So it's quite easy to do. So like I say, continue to like and subscribe on the videos and comment on them, and I will see you guys in the next one when I explain some more about where I'm heading. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy this video. Take care.